Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Seen Beyond and Through. I want you to take a listen to this right here.
Respected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to respect our women.
Okay, that was the great Malcolm X on protecting the black woman in America. And Megan Thee Stallion has pledged to use her platform to speak up and out for protection for black women in America. But there's a problem. Follow me here. I want you guys to pay attention. Okay, if you notice something, and I'm sure you did, and I want to point out to you that Megan rarely wears her hair like this. And this looks very nice. She tends to prefer the long, straight. This is somewhat curly, I guess, but no, it's still straight though. But primarily just straight hair. Now, I need for you guys to pay attention to what I'm going to say, so you will not hear anything that I am not saying. I got into an argument with some women about a week or two ago online about Megan Thee Stallion, about her proclamation of speaking up for black women, being a voice for black women, being a proud black woman, and encouraging other black women to be proud of who and what they are. Kudos to that. But here's a problem. How can you be a proud black woman when you are wearing the hair of another race on your head? Try to make that make sense. Now, this is what the black woman heard. They heard mistakenly that I was saying that black women should not wear weaves. And that is not what I'm saying. My point of contention is that you as black women look foolish when you put the hair of another race into your head and proclaim yourself to be proud of who you are. I understand the whole thing about weaves for protective styling, for growth, for change, and things like that. But you can't get hair from Africa. You can't get hair from black women. And that's the point of which I was making and in which they were not hearing. It was never about black women wearing weaves. It was the weave of other races of women. And I look at these pictures of Megan online and I immediately knew that, wait a minute, there is one area that she is not proud of. And no one can convince me otherwise. And I'm thinking that, she is not proud of her hair. And As I came across her Instagram page, I had to do some digging, and lo and behold, look at what I found. She states this: LOL, I feel naked without my wig. Okay, that is saying a lot. And I know what that means, but I just wanted to get a broader based definition as to what that word naked means. And I just kind of looked it up, and I got the whole phrase would suggest that a person is in a hostile environment, an unfriendly world. The term is also used to suggest an emotional vulnerability or transparency, especially one taken on voluntarily after a period of personal reticence. It goes on, being without addition, concealment, disguise, or embellishment, the naked facts, naked ambition. Then we can add to it means, ashamed. When you feel naked, if you were in public, you would feel ashamed. You would feel vulnerable, incomplete. You don't feel like you're normal. You don't feel like you are yourself. You feel exposed. So that is the reason why Megan feels the need to wear all of this hair. Asian hair. That is not the hair from Africa or from black women. It would be great if they had, African styled weaves from Africa that you can get maybe in your own texture. But, and let me show you guys something with this whole thing here. Her hair, natural hair, is absolutely beautiful. It looks a hell of a lot better than those wigs, weaves, extension, or other things that she be wearing. But apparently, she doesn't think so. We're going to go to another picture of her with a more curlier type. This is just my opinion. I think the curls look better on her. But it seems like with Megan, she likes the longer, the straighter, the better. And you think that I'm the only one who thinks that she looks better with her natural hair? Well, lots of people do. Just take a look. And here she is. And I'm looking at her face, looking close up, and she doesn't seem as confident. Without the long weaves, the wigs, the extensions. And if that is the case, it really is a shame. And it's something that she definitely needs to work on. Because there is absolutely nothing wrong with her hair. But I do want to show you guys something else. And it's very important that you see this. Okay, and some of you guys who have not really caught my earlier video, I did one called Wicked Weaves, and it goes into this phenomenon of black women wearing the hair of other races. And many a time, these other races are very racist. They're very anti-black, anti-African. They can be very prejudiced people. And what I went into in this video is how hair, regardless of how it's washed or conditioned or whatever, before it gets to your head, the energy in it, you cannot take it out. The energy is going to be there. So the feelings, emotions, the bigotry, the hatred, the racism will still be in that hair. It's something spiritual. And I think you have to look at how does the world look of beautiful black women putting the hair of other races into their head and declare themselves proud to be black. No other race that I can really think of puts the hair, the kinky hair, the coily hair, or other textures of hair of black women into their head and declares that to be beautiful. There's just really a contradiction right there. And I think it's a contradiction that black women and we as black people need to work on. That's all that I'm saying. So this is never against black women wearing a weave, a wig, an extension, hair pieces, or whatever. But it is very much against them wearing those things from other races of women. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty. And I will see you beyond and through.